So here's, Prabhupada mentioned in the purport, there's a competition in yogi power between Krishna and Trinavarta. And then in the end of the purport, he talks about, bogus yogis. And there was one, while we were with Srila Prabhupada in India in the early days, there were quite a few of these so-called incarnations. And there was one Bala yogi, and he was a boy of about maybe 14 or 15. And his mother proclaimed him to be Bhagavan. So he came to the airport one day. I forget which city it was, but there were his followers who greeted him at the airport, and some old lady came to the airport and she threw a pie in his face. And we were on a walk. Srila Prabhupada read that, and we were on a walk in Hyderabad. So Prabhupada asked how we can tell that this Bala yogi is not Krishna. So some devotees were saying, well, he's not mentioned as one of the incarnations, and there were several other explanations. And then I mentioned that an old lady threw a pie in his face, and Prabhupada said, yes, this is proof. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot be so humiliated as this. And then later on with this Bala yogi, his mother said he wasn't. They had some disagreement, and his mother said he wasn't Bhagavan after all. So many of these persons were there then, and so many persons like this are there now, claiming to be Bhagavan and showing some mystic power and producing some gold or dust or so many things. But these are all tricks, and even though they may, even if they have some mystic power, this is total misuse of that. Here Srila Prabhupada says that the devotee automatically has all mystic power, but they do not like to compete with Krishna.